Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome back. It is a sectional final here from Crivets. Division III baseball. It is the Amherst Falcons and the Oconto Blue Devils. My name is Mike Wendland. Katie Lecton alongside me running the camera, as in just 7 short innings, maybe more, we'll see, one of these teams will be on their way to Fox City Stadium in Appleton and the state tournament next week. How each team got here? Well, Oconto now 16-7. They took down Stratford by a 5-3 score in the first game this morning on a great pitching performance from Connor Christensen. The Amherst Falcons just took down Kewanee by a score of 5-1 behind Ben Lee's complete game. Gave up just 1 run in 7 innings of work, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts. He's going to be over at first base for this one, as they are going to get the field line and get set for this one in just a couple of minutes' time. You're listening to the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services as well, with locations on Post Road in Plover and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. What a couple of games we've had down to the wire both times. 5-3 for Oconto, taking down the Stratford Tigers. Amherst, a 5-1 decision over Kewanee, thanks to a 4-run first inning. A couple of errors, a couple of walks, all came around to score. Amherst only had 3 hits in the game. It wasn't the best game they've played all year, but they did enough, and they got great pitching from Ben Lee to keep their season going. Now 27-0. As they line the fields, let's take a look at your starting lineups for this one. They're the same for both teams as they were in their first game, just some positions moving around. So we'll start with the Oconto Blue Devils. Leading off at shortstop is number 3, Braden Shallow. Batting second at first base, number 18, Luke Krieger. Batting third in right field, number 16, Riley Anderson. Batting cleanup is your designated hitter, number 33, Connor Christensen. He's hitting for the second baseman, number 12, Jackson Martin. Batting fifth is your starting pitcher, the guy who closed out that first game against Stratford with a couple innings of work, Devin Bostwick. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 21, Kyle Bowman. Batting seventh at third base, number 14, Alex Fuller. Batting eighth in left field, number 4, Ethan Woosterbarth. And hitting ninth in center field, number 6, Brighton Fuller. Again, for Oconto, Shallow, Krieger, and Anderson. Christensen hitting for Martin, Bostwick, and Bowman. Fuller, Woosterbarth, and Fuller for manager Tom Armstrong's squad. Again, second place in the Packerland, 16-7 overall, looking for their 6th state appearance. First one since 2014. And for the Amherst Falcons, 27-0, the number 1 seed. Under manager Bill Held, the CWC East Coach of the Year, looking for their 3rd appearance and the first one in 30 years since 1992. Leading off in center field is number 2, Jake Hoffman. Hitting in the second spot, your starting pitcher, number 21, Wyatt Blaskowski. Batting third at first base, number 8, Ben Lee. Hitting cleanup, your shortstop, number 3, Landon Moe. Batting fifth is the catcher, number 1, Matt Glodowski. Batting sixth in left field, number 10, Aiden Jastrzomski. Batting seventh, the DH, number 42, TJ Brandel. He's hitting for the right field, and number 9, Ethan Pesky. Batting eighth at third base, number 22, Noah Spolstra. And hitting ninth at second base, number 4, Tyler Soulsby. Again, for the Amherst Falcons, Hoffman, Blaskowski, and Lee. Moe, Glodowski, and Jastrzomski. Brandel hitting for Pesky, Spolstra, and Soulsby. Again, both teams same order as they were in their first games, and why change if it's been working? Again, thank you to whoever you may be watching this one. It's a great day. Beautiful weather. We had a beautiful field here in Crivets. 2 really good games. Lines getting done right now. We'll get the umpires out soon. We'll get the lineups done as well in our national anthem. And our trio heading out there. We'll get the coaches out to exchange lineup cards shortly as well. Amherst, the visiting team, once again. They got the first base dugout. Oconto over at third. Both teams shake hand. Coach Armstrong, Coach Held. And I don't know about wherever you may be watching at home, coast to coast around the world. Nerves are definitely going to be a factor for both teams and the broadcasting crew. Umpires, and everyone in between. But as they exchange lineup cards, again, a big thank you as you have been watching and listening to the Auto Select pregame show in this sectional final. Auto Select Stevens Points. It's their best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. With locations on Post Road in Plover, Highway 10 East as well. There is no matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. As we get set for this one, just past 4 o'clock. First game was just after 11 o'clock this morning. That was, again, Oconto and Stratford. Oconto. And again, these two teams did meet. Forgot to mention that for you guys. These two teams have played. That was way back at the very beginning of the year. Back on, fittingly enough, April 1st. And it was a 16-3 Amherst win. They scored 13 runs in the first 2 innings, 4 in the third. Ben Lee had 3 hits in that game. Spolstra, Brandel, Moe, Blaskowski each had 2 hits. They drew 12 walks. Lee threw 2 innings. Then Marcus Kennedy came in and threw. Amherst was also shorthanded that game. They did not have Hoffman or Gladowski. Leading hitters, Shallow had a couple of hits for Oconto in that one. Krieger had started on the mound. He gave up 10 runs. But that was 2 months ago. Long time since then. Both teams are different. Both teams are better than they were 2 months ago. And now we have 7 innings to decide a team that's going to keep going. It'll be either the then 17-7 Oconto Blue Devils or the 28-0 Amherst Falcons that will be going home with the plaque that is perfectly preserved in the plastic bag right behind me. That's going in a trophy case. So that being said, we'll turn it over to our PA for the announcements and our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kurtz High School for today's WIAA Division III sectional final matchup between the visiting Falcons of Amherst and the home team, the Blue Devils of Oconto. Well, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the Falcons, leading off, the center fielder, number 2, Jake Hoffman. Batting second and doing the pitching, number 21, Wyatt Blaskowski. Batting third and playing first base, number 8, Ben Lee. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 3, Landon Moe. Batting fifth and doing the catching, number 1, Matthew Gladowski. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 10, Aiden Jastromski. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 42, TJ Brandel, DHing for the right fielder, number 9, Ethan Vesky. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 22, Noah Spolstra. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 4, Tyler Soulsby. The head coach for Amherst is Bill Held. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Oconto Blue Devils. Leading off the shortstop, number 3, Brady Shallow. Batting second, the first baseman, number 18, Luke Krieger. Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Riley Anderson. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 33, Connor Christensen. DHing for the second baseman, number 12, Jackson Martin. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 17, Devin Bostwick. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 21, Kyle Bowman. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 14, Alex Fuller. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Ethan Woosterbarth. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 6, Brighton Fuller. The head coach for Oconto is Tom Armstrong, Jr. The officials for today's contest, assigned by Mel Dow of the WIAA. Behind home plate is Mr. Al Maffey. Correction, behind home plate is Mr. Roger Van Lannen. At first base is Mr. Al Maffey, and at third base is Mr. Gary Zahn. And now, fans, at this time, I ask that you please rise and remove your hats to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Devin Bostwick taking his warm-up tosses. And we're getting set to start 7 more innings here from Crivets. Division 3 will send a team to state on this ballpark this evening. The defense behind Bostwick for the Oconto Blue Devils. Outfield left to right, Woosterbarth, Fuller, and Anderson. Infield third to first, Fuller, Shallow, Martin, and Krieger. Bowman once again doing the catching for Bostwick. Bostwick win 2 innings to wrap up game 1 against Stratford. Gave up a hit on a walk, or 2 hits and a walk, no runs in those 2 innings. He'll face the top of the Falcons order, Hoffman, Blaskowski, and Lee. Again, a big thanks to everyone joining us, and if you're not here, or if you have friends who don't know about it, let them know that this game is live. And if they're not here in Crivets, be watching at home. Both teams looking for their first trip in a while. It's been 8 years for Oconto. It's been 30 for Amherst. as Jake Hoffman will walk to the plate. Hoffman in that game went 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. That was that big first inning for Amherst. Hoffman came into the day hitting .431. Was a first-team all-conference pick. Recent graduate. Trying to end his time in the blue and whites with a trip to Appleton. The first pitch of the sectional final is going to miss high for ball one, and we're underway. And he will top that one fair down the left field line. Hoffman around first. He's on his way to second. He's going to hold up there. And now he's still going. Ball got away, kicked in left field. He's going to get to third. Double and an error. Couldn't tell if it was with the angle if it was an E7 or an E6, but either way, Hoffman at third for Wyatt Blaskowski. And that's fouled off the gear. So an E6 on the dropped cutoff play, and that's strike two called right at the knees on Wyatt Blaskowski. Boswick trying to get out, trying to get a strikeout here. Amherst again got 4 in the first inning against Kewanee and made that hold up. Swing and a miss, he blew one by him. So there's an out. A huge strikeout.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Ben Lee.
And here comes Ben Lee. Lee, the player of the year in the CWC, came in hitting .506. He went 0 for 4 against Kewanee. Fly ball into deep right. On the move, still going. That's going to get fair into the corner. Hoffman will cruise in to score. Lee to second. It's 1-0 Falcons on the RBI double for Ben Lee. 47 RBIs for Lee. So with Lee on second, here comes Landon Moe. Falcon shortstop went 0 for 3 against Kewanee. I was joking with him between games on to square up a baseball, and he hit a knuckle line drive to the first baseman his last at bat against the Storm. So 2 doubles, an error, and a run is in. Lee with his lead off a second. Martin holding him on. And that'll miss up for ball one. We'll see who comes in after Boswick. He threw a decent amount against Stratford. And there's a strike. Big swing and a miss. Got one by him. It's 1-2 to Moe. Moe trying to find a gap. A lot of room in right center. A lot of room and right down the line. They're playing him slightly to pull in the outfield. High and tight. Just missed that front shoulder. Boswick set, glove at the shoulders. Little roller over to short. Lee's going to take third. Throw is going to be low, but dug out by Krieger. So at the second out of the inning, Lee does advance to third. Shallow throws him out. Here comes Matt Glodowski. Went 0 for 2 with a walk and a run against Kewanee. A couple of deep fly balls in that game that were run down. Glodowski's been one of their hotter hitters the past few weeks. He takes a strike on a breaking ball. 1 run is in. Hoffman and Lee with doubles. That's down in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Bowman. And we've seen it, I've said it in all 3 games now. There is a lot of room back there. If it gets by the catcher and gets back to the screen, I am barrel rolling my way from third into the plate. Strike 2 called. A bigger zone than the first game will really help. Why both pitchers, both guys kind of control with Boswick and Blaskowski. That's down in a really good block again by Bowman. That gets by. Lee's going to try and score. They're going to have him a play. He tried to get around. He can't. He is tagged out. And the inning is over. So Lee erased. It's a caught stealing 2-1. So a run on 2 hits with an error and nobody left. We've played 1 half inning in this sectional final. It is Amherst 1 and the Oconto Blue Devils coming to bat on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Bottom half of the first inning, Wyatt Blaskowski. You could kind of say the co-ace of this Falcon pitching staff, taking his warm-up throws. Glodowski out there with his handshake of the umpire, gets the gear on. And as Wyatt takes his toss, a reminder as well from our friends at Ag Country Farm Credit Service, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started. Wyatt Blaskowski on the season has been nothing short of stellar on the mound. 9th start, 12th appearance. He is 8-0 with a 1.98 earned run average with 56 strikeouts, 10 walks in 46 innings. He's given up 13 earned runs. He has been in most games equally as good, if not better, than Ben Lee. That is a potent 1-2 combo for this Amherst pitching staff. Defense behind him. Outfield left to right. Jastrzomski, Hoffman, and Pesky. Infield third to first. Spolstra, Moe, Soulsby, and Lee. With Glodowski doing the catching. He'll face the top of the order. Shallow, Krieger, and Anderson. Braden Shallow leading things off. Shallow went 0 for 4 against Stratford. Well, their production came from the middle part of their order in that Game 1 win. Blaskowski works out of the stretch. And the first pitch is swung on, a little looper into left center. Jastrzomski diving. And he made the catch! Aiden Jastrzomski takes a hit away. Man, oh man, between now all 3 games, we have seen some stellar defense all the way around. All 4 teams have played some really good defensive baseball. There were a few errors Kewanee had in that game, but a lot of those were very goofy type plays as the first pitch is going to be in there for a strike to Krieger. but we have seen some incredible defense in all 3 games. Krieger went 0 for 4 against Stratford. In every way possible. Pop out, fly out, ground out, reach on an air. Curveball outside, 1-1. Bleskowski, fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws any of them at any count. Second team all-conference selection. There's a fastball in there, 1-2. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got him. There's the second out. First strikeout for Bleskowski. Here comes Riley Anderson. Anderson went 2 for 3 against the Stratford Tigers, scored a couple of runs, was hit by a pitch. He started that big first inning rally all the way 5.5 hours ago. That first game of the day. Had a 2-out single, came around to score. Little chopper, bobbled by Spolstra. Throw is going to be late. It'll be an E5. And Anderson is aboard. So that'll bring up Connor Christensen, the designated hitter. Christensen had the first big hit of the day. He had an RBI double. Back against Stratford, he ended up going 2 for 4. A double, a single. Martin, who was his courtesy runner because he pitched that game, scored a couple of runs. He had 2 groundouts to first as well. Throw over and back standings Anderson. Mountmist outside. 1-0. Bleskowski now trying to work around the 2-out error. Anderson takes his lead, looking like he wants to go. There he goes. It's a ball. Throw is in time. The tag, and he is out. Gladowski guns him down to end the inning. A caught stealing. 2-6. No runs, no hits, an error, and nobody left. We have played 1 complete and go to inning number 2. Your score after 1, it is Amherst 1, Oconto 0. So you're watching sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Matt Gladowski, who's going to lead off this inning, ends the first with a caught stealing. The junior was not the everyday catcher until this year. He really hadn't caught. He was an infielder and had pitched a little bit. But he gets the call to get behind the plate this year. He embraced it, ran with it, and has had a second-team all-conference season. And there with a beautiful peg down to second to catch Anderson stealing to end the bottom of the first. Boswick taking his toss. As I says that, a reminder as well to make sure you don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer event and save on everything you need for outdoor work and play. From lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear, save today at Fleet Farm. Proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Again, Gladowski was at the plate when Lee was caught trying to score on a wild pitch. Amherst got a run on 2 hits in that first inning.
Leading off for Amherst in the top of the second. The catcher, number 1, Matthew Gladowski.
Gladowski takes one up for ball 1. Devin Boswick back out there, his second inning, 4th of the day. Breaking ball misses down, 2-0. Be Glodowski, Jastrzomski, and Brandel here in the second. Popped him up. Who's got it? And nobody does. No one saw it until Bowman at the last second. Be an E2 on the pop-up, so an error on the catcher. It's a tough play for a catcher to make. That's one. It's almost certainly a first baseman's ball, but no one saw it. So Glodowski with another chance with a 2-1 count. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Full count now. The full count to Glodowski. Got him swinging. Good comeback by Devin Bostwick. They get the strikeout to second K.
Batting the left fielder, number 10, Aiden Jastrzomski.
We'll bring up Aiden Jastrzomski. Jastrzomski went 1 for 3 with a single against Kewanee. Fastball miss high and away. Cue shot, foul ball toward the Oconto dugout. Look out. 1-1. Aiden in left field had that sparkling defensive play in the first. Off speed is in there. 1-2 now to Aiden. A run on 2 hits with an error for the Falcons so far. Just outside with a breaking ball. Didn't miss by much. It's 2-2. Tough one to take if you're Jastrzomski up in the box. Down and away. It's full now. 3-2. The 3-2. Ball 4. Down in the dirt. Jastrzomski draws the walk. He's aboard with 1 out. So here comes Brandel. Brandel, the DH, had probably the biggest hit of the game against Kewanee. The 2-run single in that 4-run first inning, grounded up the middle. Ended up going 2 for 3. 2 of their 3 hits only in that game. Off speed misses, ball 1. Oconto, new uniforms from the first game. They're white with the black sleeves underneath. Oconto across the front, and that's down and in the dirt. Blue numbers and letters, blue caps. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound to go talk to Bostwick. I don't think we're going to take the ball from him yet. Next one up will probably be Fuller. Coach Armstrong talking to his right-hander. Make sure everyone knows their spot, knows what they got to do. Had 2 errors in the game already. Jastrzomski, the runner at first. Amherst not run as much as they did in the beginning of the year, but they still can run. They have 130 stolen bases. Jastrzomski's got 9. Boswick set at the shoulder. Slide step and go. Popped it up. Out of play. So 2 balls and a strike. Look out in the crowd. Group of Falcon fans scatter. It was good to walk around between games, all 3 games, talk to some parents and people I've seen throughout. Great to see support from all 4 teams that were here today. Jastrzemski on the run, and a late swing, and he fouls it off. And Jastrzemski will retreat back to first. But it's been great to see the support for everywhere around. For Amherst and Stratford, both with some very long drives, 100-plus miles. Making the trip out on a Tuesday. But a chance for the Falcons to make some history here. Oconto trying to do the same. Oconto with 1 state championship. That was back in 2013. They went back-to-back years in 2013 and 14, won it in the first one. Other appearances, 03, 95, and 1952. Runner going again. Chopper toward third. That's a fair ball. Right through. Jastrzemski on his way to third. They're going to hold him up there. And there will be runners at the corners. An E5. Gets Brandel aboard. And there's the 3rd error for the Blue Devils. And now 1st and 3rd for Spolstra. Amherst, again, their state history, 86 and 92. And we're going to see a pinch runner for Brandel. It'll be Marcus Kennedy. Kennedy ran for him back in the first game. And when they did that, Amherst put on the 1st and 3rd play to try and steal a run, but Kennedy just ran right into the tag. So we'll see if they try it again here in the 2nd to get a run across with 8 and 9 up in the batting order and 1 out. Seniors going strikeout, walk, and an error. So here comes Spolstra. Spolstra went 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. He did drive in a run. A fly ball to center. Bowman giving out the signs on what to do on the 1st and 3rd situation. Again, Amherst, they've changed their style as the season has gone on. They started the season as the most aggressive team I've ever seen. Stealing bases whenever they felt like it. It's part of how Hoffman ended up with 36. Inside with a fastball that time, it's 1-0. They've adjusted running more selectively, but they still run the 1st and 3rd play every now and then. A lot of hit and run. Swing for the gaps. A lot of room down the right field line right now. That's part of how they've gotten to 27-0. That's in the dirt and block. It's 2-0. Last time, Amherst has been defeated was just about 1 year ago. Sectional final against Coleman. Trying to avenge that this year. That's popped up and out of play. Not out of play by much. Bowman gave good effort though. It's 2-1. Amherst trying to get past that last hurdle with this talented team. 5 seniors, 3 among the regulars. That's down and blocked by Bowman. It's 3-1. Boswick trying to keep that runner at first, trying to get a ground ball here, looking for a double play ball. Soulsby sits on deck. The 3-1. Ball 4. Bases are loaded.
Now batting the second baseman.
So that'll bring in Tyler Soulsby with the bases loaded. Soulsby went 0 for 3. A couple of ground balls and a strikeout. They're bringing the corner. O'Connell's going to bring the corners in. Middle infield, double play depth. Try and cut that run off. That'll miss. Ball 1. Again, Amherst in that game 2 months ago drew 12 walks. I was up in the Dells, but that was a very cold, snowy day. And a swing and a miss on a high fastball, and Soulsby wants that one back. Then he wouldn't swing. 1-1. One out here in the second. Line drive into left. That's down. They're going to hold Kennedy at third. It's an RBI single. Tyler Soulsby. RBI number 8. 2-0 Falcons. They go station to station. And here comes Hoffman. Hoffman doubled and came around to score in that first inning. And Jake, first team all-conference selection, just missed player of the year, only because Lee had such a spectacular season of his own. Again, corners in, middle infield double play depth. Jake gives a little shimmy before getting into the box. Bostwick set at the shoulders. Just inside, just missed him. Hoffman's only been hit twice this year for a guy who crowds the play like he does and not afraid to take some contact. 2-0. Bostwick out of the stretch. Inside, it's 3-0. And you got to think if he walks Hoffman, his day is probably going to be over. I'm not sure who it is up next. It's probably going to be Alex Fuller. Would probably be the next man up. Taken all the way, ball 4. A run is in. So Kennedy comes in to score. Coach Armstrong handing out there. It's 3-0 Falcons with Blaskowski stepping in. Hoffman with his 26th RBI of the season. Caden LaFortune walking out there with him. He's going to take the baseball from Devin Bostwick. We'll see who all moves where. LaFortune's going to come in and pitch. Martin is going to come out of the game. So Caden LaFortune is going to be the pitcher in relief. We will step aside. It's 3-0 Falcons, 1 out here in the second sectional finals in Division III, live from Crivets on Zaleski Sports. Caden LaFortune getting the call. A 2-1 record in 12 innings of work. He's got a 5.83 earned run average, 10 earned runs, 16 strikeouts to 10 walks in 12 innings for the right-hander, number 20. Didn't see him in the first game against Shepherd, did not play. But he's going to face, with the bases loaded and 1 out, the heart of the Amherst order. Blaskowski, Lee, and Moe. As Amherst looks to break this one open early. They got 4 in the first against Kewanee, and they were able to make that hold up. They've got 3 so far with 1 out in the second. Only one of those runs is earned. 2 of them runs are earned in the game, only 1 this inning. Again, they started with a strikeout of Glodowski. Then Jastrzomski walked. Brandel reached on an error on the third baseman. Spolstra walked. Soulsby with an RBI single to left. And Hoffman with a bases-loaded walk and an RBI. So here comes Wyatt Blaskowski. He struck out against Bostwick. Bostwick goes over to shortstop. Shallow moves over to second base. Jackson Martin is out of the game. So here comes Wyatt Blaskowski. Corners in. Middle infield double play death. Trying to turn two. Get out of this inning. First one is down and in the dirt. LaFortune, big leg kick. Breaking ball in there for a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Big moment for Oconto early in this one. They need to limit the damage against a team like this. Bowman with another big-time block. Not enough you can say about the work Kyle Bowman has done in these two games behind the plate. He's going to be very, very tired on Wednesday. And there's a strike. 2-2 now to Blaskowski. Now LaFortune can start looking strikeout. 16 of them he had in 12 innings. Check swing. He wins in the dirt, and there's 2 outs. A huge, huge strikeout. And here comes Ben Lee. Lee doubled to right, drove in a run his first time up. First baseman in this game. That's down. That's going to skip away. Spolstra is going to jog in. He's going to score on the wild pitch. It's 4-0. That'll go down. That's an unearned run. And after he got the strikeout of Blaskowski, gets one back toward the dugout, and that brings a run in. Another one down and in the dirt. Two and 0 to Lee with Mo sitting on deck. Low chopper. That's a foul ball just past third. Four 4-0 Falcons. 2-1 the count to Lee. Good speed on the base pass. Soulsby and Hoffman. Base hit would score 2. Outside, 3-1. LaFortune set. Taken all the way. He takes ball 4, and the bases are once again loaded. This time for Landon Moe. Moe grounded out to short his first time up.
Now batting shortstop, number 3, Landon Moe.
Moe trying to find a gap here. Game hitting .397, 21 driven in. Down low, ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Fortune misses no, and that's going to skip away. Couldn't find it, and that's going to bring in another run. Soulsby comes across. It is 5-0 Falcons. And the runners once again advance, second and third. LaForge looking just for one more out. Three and 0. Three and nothing to Mo Glodowski, who led off this inning, has his shin guards kind of half strapped. He's on deck. Ball 4. He's going to get another chance with the bases loaded. Another walk. That's 5 in the inning. And it looks like we may see another call to the pen. Martin heading back in on a re-entry. So LaFortune came in, faced 3 batters. Walked 2 of them, and he struck out 1. Coach Armstrong goes out, takes the baseball. We'll have all the changes when we return. We're going to step aside. It's the top of the second. Bases full of Amherst Falcons with 2 outs. They lead at 5-0 in this sectional final on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Alex Fuller. We get the ball, and he's a 3-2 record in 33 innings, a 2.12 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 15 walks in 33 innings of work. Only guys left for Oconto that have thrown more than 1 inning this year would be Krieger, who's thrown 9, Shallow's thrown 4, and Cooper Kampscher's thrown 3. But other than that's it. Christensen is done. Boswick's not going to throw anymore. Could maybe look toward LaFortune again if you need to. But it's going to be up to Fuller to try and stem the tide. Now down 5. He's going to face Glodowski. Glodowski started this inning with a strikeout. And as he does that, a reminder as well from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, as your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Matt Glodowski will step in to face Fuller. Martin back in at second base. And he'll get a low strike on the inside corner. Boswick moves over to third, Shallow over to short. Krieger still at first base, your infield for the Blue Devils. And we got a balk called, and a run is in. Never pause, and he's working out of the stretch. It's now 6-0. That one skips away. Bowman has to go around the umpire, but he keeps it in front. It's 1-1 now. So a run is balked in. So right now, 5 runs in on just 1 hit. There's been 5 walks, an error, 2 wild pitches, and 2 strikeouts. And that'll miss down away 2-0. So exactly 1 baseball has been put in play this inning. I should say 2. The error for Brandel and then the Soulsby single. 3-1. Bowman again picking it behind the plate. Glanowski, the 10th hitter this inning. And he balked again. He didn't pause. And Lee will come across. It's 7-0. So now 3-1 to Glanowski, runner at third. Ball 4. Runners now at the corners. Here comes Aiden Jastrzomski. Falcons have now batted around.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 10, Aiden Jastrzomski.
Bowman giving the signs for first and third. 7-0. Runner going. Pump fake, and they'll keep the runner at third. Gladowski's going to steal second without a throw. So now 2 more runners in scoring position for Aiden Jastrzomski. He walked and scored this inning. That one spiked about 56 feet, and another good block by Bowman. Going clean off the plate. Popped foul and out of play. So ball and 2 strikes to Aiden Jastrzomski. He almost balked again. That one misses. It's 2-2. Fuller just thinking a bit too much and working too quick. 2-2. Got him swinging. The inning is over. But Amherst, despite Oconto striking out the side, scores 6 runs, 1 hit, it's an error, and two runners left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It is Amherst 7, Oconto 0. So you're watching sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Wyatt Blaskowski had a long wait in the dugout. He's back out there for a second inning of work. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here from Krivitz. As Wyatt takes his warm tosses, Gladowski gets the gear back on. A big thank you to our game day sponsors today, AJ Holly and Sons, Amherst Family Foods, H.O. Wolding, Northwind Solar, Amherst International Bank, OK Hardware, and Amherst Telephone. 6 runs with just 1 hit in that inning for the Amherst Falcon offense. They drew 6 walks, had an error, and 3 strikeouts. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 to face Blaskowski. Christensen, Bostwick, and Bowman. The first one will miss for ball 1. Blaskowski working out of the stretch. He'll fire a strike in with a fastball in the outside corner. Ball and a strike. Chopper toward first. Lee plays the big hop. Underhands it over to Blaskowski covering. And there's the first out. 3-1. That'll bring up Bostwick. Bostwick came in hitting .258. Went 2 for 4. He's probably their best pure hitter in that first game. A couple of lineouts as well against Stratford. There's a fly ball into left. Jastrzomski's, though, got in his tracks, and he's got the second out of the inning. Remember, a play to remember in this game as well is the bottom of the first, very first batter, Shallow. Jastrzomski made a diving play out and left. Amherst sees momentum even further after just 1 in the first, and they haven't looked back. So here comes Bowman, the Blue Devil catcher. Came in hitting .255. Was 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in that first game. And there's a little roller to second. Soulsby down on it, throws in time. And it's a 1-2-3 second for Wyatt Blaskowski. We've played 2 complete, and we go to inning number 3. Your score after 2 is the Amherst Falcons 7, Oconto 0. Sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sport.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no, one-man band. Just follow your dreams, keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Top half of inning number 3. Again, a big thanks wherever you may be joining us today. Sectional final. Team's going to be on their way to state following this one, and the way things are going, it's looking a lot much like it's going to be the CWC East champions. Amherst leads this one 7-0, and they will send Brandel, Spolstra, and Soulsby to the plates against Fuller. 7 runs on 3 hits. There have been 3 Blue Devil errors. Amherst has left 2 runners on. Final throw down. We'll bring Brandel to the plate, and as he does that, a quick reminder as well from our friends at Heartland Custom Homes, Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. Brandel reached on an error and scored in that second inning. Hit a ground ball that went right through Fuller's legs. And he will roll one toward third again, but into the hole. That's into left field, a base hit. A bobble out and left, but they get it back in quick enough. Brandel aboard. He's got 3 hits today. TJ's had himself a solid night. So here comes Spolstra. He walked and scored. And now they'll We get a pinch runner for Brandel. Will be Pesky, the right fielder. Coach L going over the lineup card. Make sure they have it correct. So I think the DH might be done. So Pesky.
And the game at first base, number 9, Ethan Pesky.
So Pesky will run.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22, Noah Spolstra.
So here comes Spolstra. And he drew a walk, came around, scored on a wild pitch. That one's going to miss high. I doubt they're going to be running with a 7-run lead, but if they do, Pesky has 1 stolen base this year. The freshman. Big swing and a miss from Spolstra. Ball and a strike. Well, 1-1 is up 2-1. Across the 5 o'clock hour. High fly ball into left. Backing up and making the catch out there is Woosterbarth. Pesky retreats back to first base. So that'll bring up Soulsby. RBI single. 75 degrees right now. Real feel about 79. Fuller set at the chest and misses down and away, and Bowman lunging on the backhand. Telling you right now, Kyle Bowman, he is doing a lot of work back there. He is going to be one very tired catcher tomorrow. And that'll miss high and tight, 2-0. When you're Oconto, you find every ice bag imaginable that's not being used on a pitcher, and it goes to number 21's knees. And there's a strike right at the knees. Soulsby taken all the way. 2-1 now to Tyler. And Soulsby is second-team all-conference infielder pitcher. Runner going. Throw down to second is on line, and it's dropped at second base by Shallow. And E4. And a 3-1 count with Hoffman on deck. Ball 4, Soulsby. Gets a free pass, and here comes Jake Hoffman.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Jake Hoffman.
Jake 1 for 1. He's been on base twice. He's scored twice, and he's driven in a run. Doubled back in the first. He let go of the pitch, and Hoffman swings and launches one to left. But it's not going to count. As a balk was called again. As that was a very interesting chain of events. Umpire called a late step down. Fuller let it go. And Hoffman sent it a pretty decent way on a very half-hearted swing. But now Coach Armstrong going to go and talk, and looks like we're going to see another call. Krieger looks like now he's going to come in and throw. So the call to the bullpen has been made. Looks like Luke Krieger is going to come in and throw. So we will step aside. It's the third inning. We got one out, 2 runners on, second and third for the Amherst Falcons. And we will return with all the changes here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Luke Krieger in to throw. He's thrown 9 innings of baseball, 11 hits, 14 earned runs, an ERA of 11.67, 2 strikeouts, 14 walks. During his time, it looks like Matt Nichols come in and play first base. Fuller out of the game. Got 2 outs. Walked 2. Gave up a hit. Committed 3 balks. Now it'll be up to Krieger. Try and strand a couple of runners. Top of the order's up against Krieger. So Nichols over to first base. Looks like Shallow still at second. Martin at third.
Now pitching for Oconto, number 18, Luke Krieger.
Bostwick at short.
Number 31, Matt Nichols.
And here comes Hoffman. Takes one high and tight. The runner at second is Soulsby. At third is Pesky. That bounces in. Falcons saw, I think Krieger started the game beginning of April, and he walked 7. There's a strike. Hoffman taken all the way. Infield is in. That's going to skip on the pass, the backhand. Pesky jogs in. It's 8-0. Soulsby on his way to third. Bowman goes, talks to his reliever. 4th pitcher of the game for Oconto. Hoffman taking a big rip, fouls it back, a little off the handle. Count runs full. Infield still in. And that hit him. So Hoffman aboard. So here comes Wyatt Blaskowski. Wyatt 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Blaskowski finds a gap. Hoffman very easily scored from first. There he goes. Pump fake, and Hoffman's going to take second without a throw. Stolen base number 37 for Hoffman there. Falcons trying to get to that 10 runs. Down and away. So ball and a strike to Krieger. Or from Krieger to Blaskowski. High fly ball to center. Backing up. Fuller, he's there. Everyone tags. Soulsby's going to jog in from third. It's a sacrifice fly. It's an RBI. And it's 9-0 Amherst. That run will go on Fuller.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8.
So Hoffman at third. Here comes Lee. Lee 1 for 1, a double and a walk today. He's driven in a run in this game. And he chops that one off himself. Wants that one back. I think Coach Armstrong may just pop the shoulder. Nothing in 1 to Lee. Big cut and a miss, 0-2. Lee was going for home run number 6 on that cut. Hoffman sits at third. Little chopper up the middle. Lee hustling. Throw is late, is dropped at first base. Be an RBI infield single for Lee. Lee hustling down the line. It's 10-0. We're going to see a pinch runner here for Lee. It's going to be Luke Hoffman. As Falcons are going to start getting some young guys in. So Landon Moe will hit. Luke Hoffman.
His right, Amherst, number 16, Luke Hoffman.
So here comes Moe. 10-run lead. Little looper into right. Ranging over, and there's the catch by Anderson to end the inning. But 3 more runs come across on 2 hits. And there was an error and a runner left. We played 2.5. It is 10-0 Falcons. It is sectional final here on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Bottom half of inning number 3. Wyatt Blaskowski back out to work here in the third, and as he does that, reminder as well from our friends for the best fish fry around, make it Silver Lake Lanes in Scandinavia. Family fun on the bowling lanes along with great food, and it's all under one roof. And take it from a guy who plays for a team in Scandinavia on Sunday ball. It is a very good place to go. And I was just there a couple of days ago. It's going to be hard to top getting the tappers, the chicken. And we get some fresh cheese curds, sun drop out of the bottle. And roll some strikes in some of the best lanes in mid-Wisconsin. Wyatt Blaskowski back out. He's going to work the bottom of the order. Fuller, Woosterbarth, and Fuller here in the third.
Leading off for Oconto.
the year. He came in hitting .288. Was 1 for 3 against Stratford. A couple of RBIs, had a big single. That 5th inning got him 3 runs, made it 5-1 at that point. Popped him up, fouled out of play, first base side. Wide miss that time, high and tight. It's 1-1. And Amherst came in today with a plan. They knew they needed to get that first one for sure. You can't win 2 without 1. They had Lee. He threw all 7. They have Blaskowski, who's been very, very good all year as well here in game 2. And he's got fires in a strike. Still have Moe and Soulsby if needed. Right now, Blaskowski cruising. Got Fuller 1 and 2. And he strikes him out looking. Second strikeout for Wyatt will bring up Ethan Woosterbarth. Hitting .316 on the year. Left fielder. Went 1 for 3 against Stratford. Breaking ball misses up, 1-0. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Ball and a strike. Popped, fouled out of play. It's a little bit behind it and off. Behind home plate, more of our side though, third base. So now 1 and 2. Popped up, foul territory, and out of play. I gotta say here, playing here in the bottom of the third, a big thank you goes out to the staff at Crivets, welcoming us in, letting us take up space in their press box with all of our wires and cords and monitors and the camera. There's a little looping line drive. Mo is there to make the catch. And there's 2 quick outs. Can't say enough. It's tough to host a sectional, especially 3 games. And the work they've done on the field with concessions, with the fans, it's been grade A. One of the best ones I've been to in sectionals in a long time. This is the best field I've been to in a long time for sectionals as well. 2 outs now for Brighton Fuller. And he fires in a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on a fastball. The 0-2. Got him swing, got him looking. Fastball right down Main Street. 3rd strikeout for Wyatt Blaskowski. He's faced 9. He has retired 9. And we have played 3 completes. So we go to the 4th. Your score 10-0 in favor of the Amherst Falcons. Sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sport.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
Top half of inning number 4. Krieger back out there to work. He will face, at least that's due up now, Glodowski, Jastrzomski, and Pesky. As the Falcons with a 10-0 lead, inching closer to punching their first ticket to state in 30 years. Last time they went, I was not quite a year old. Under first President Bush. 1992. And they have earned every bit of this record this year. So here comes Matt Glodowski to lead things off as Coach Held tells him to lift the baseball. Last time he told him to hit the bottom half of the ball, Glodowski hit a grand slam in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood a few weeks ago. That clinched the conference championship with their good luck charm, a dead 5-foot snake in the dugout. Line drive, he rips that one foul. They'll go chase that one down. So as they do chase that one down, a reminder as well, at the beautiful Par 4 Resort in Waupaca is home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Golf Club, as well as a full menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. So get your friends and family together. There's a little looping line drive into shallow center. That's down, a base hit. So Glodowski aboard. First hit of this game for Glodowski. Again, get your friends and family together. Head to the Waupaca favorite for dinner, golf, and overnight stay, the Par 4 Resort in Waupaca. So here comes Aiden Jastrzomski. Jack Spadoni goes to the on-deck circle. And that's outside for ball 1 to Jastrzomski. High and away, and the leaping catch made by Bowman. 2-0 to Jastrzomski. And despite the score, a lot of credit given out to the Oconto Blue Devils. They put a true Cinderella run, knocking off some very, very good teams to get here. There's a strike. Taking down Coleman last Wednesday. Getting by Krivitz. Getting by Stratford earlier today. A lot of credit to Coach Armstrong and his guys. There's a swing and a miss. Guy will foul tip into the mitt. So it's 2-2 now to Jastrzomski. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. Good location. Locked him up. So here comes Jack Spadoni, and as he comes to the plate as a pinch hitter. Reminders all again from our friends at Egg Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point to get started. So here comes Jack Spadoni. The junior hitting .214. He's 3 for 14 on the season. He's driven in a run. He'll take a strike. Krieger comes set. Glodowski takes his lead. Strike 2. Another fastball. Hayden Check is on deck as well. He'll hit for Spolstra. Down into the dirt, gets by. And Glodowski will take another base. He'll get to second. Falcons hoping maybe to get 5 here. Get to 15. Late swing on a high fastball, and there's out number 2. So 2 outs. Here comes Hayden Check to pinch hit. Check hitting .083. He's 1 for 12 on the year. He is driven in 2. Waves to the crowd as they acknowledge him. Hayden definitely one of the characters in this dugout. Vocal guy. A lot of fun to be around. He cuts through that one and misses. Again, Hayden at .083 senior season. One of the 5 seniors on this team. Hoffman, Mo, Lee, Check, and Jerry Lucht, who we haven't seen yet. There's a strike. Check pops that one, fouling out of play. First base side gets the Bronx cheer from his dugout. So relaxed and loose group over in the first base. He's dugout wearing the blue jerseys. Krieger misses inside, just misses that back foot. And again, the jeering led by Ben Lee, telling Check to wear that, and they got ice in that dugout if they need it. 1-2 now. Runner at second. Down low, 2-2. Jerry Luck, the other senior, does sit on deck if Check were to reach. Pops that one, fouling out of play. Ground ball to first, taken without a problem by Connor Christensen over there. 3 unassisted. In the top half of the 4th is in order. They have a hit and a runner left. They go to bottom half. The bottom half of the 4th, your score 10-0 Amherst in the sectional final on Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 123 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 123 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Bottom half of the 4th was brought back by the PA sounds of The Sweet. One of the greatest British glam rock bands of the 70s. Well, here's Little Willie. And Ryan Blaskowski back out to work as Katie shakes her head at my music knowledge. Katie, got to remember, I worked radio for a long time, or professional radio for half a decade. I also did plenty of music stuff before. This is my expertise. Gladowski gets the gear back on. Blaskowski has faced 9 batters in this game. He has retired all 9. He has struck out 4 of them, or 3 of them. He'll face Shallow, Krieger, and Anderson due up here in the 4th. Blaskowski will take one final toss. The starters do go back out on re-entries, follow those pinch hitting attempts. Throw down to second. I will say it is good to see, looking down below us in the Oconto dugout, still got plenty of smiles on faces. Still giving everything they got. Here comes Shallow. Shallow 0 for 1. He flew out to Jastrzynski on the defensive play of the game. That was back in the 1st. Chopper Off the glove of Blaskowski. Step, throw, and he's, oh, they called him out. Whoa. Eee. Good play by Blaskowski to recover. Personally, I thought he was safe. Really close. Either way, bang, bang play. But now 10 up, 10 down for Blaskowski. Here comes Krieger. Krieger struck out swinging. He takes a big cut that time. There was a back cracker of a swing. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Blaskowski, again, he's had some long stretches in the dugout, but as efficient as he has ever been. Update as well, Columbus up on Rib Lake 5-0. That game, bottom of the sixth. Columbus Catholic looking to punch their ticket to state. They played a classic over in Rochelle. That bounced off the plate. Goes for ball one. Columbus and Amherst played a few weeks ago over in Rochelle. That was a all-timer of a game. Columbus led the entire way until Ben Lee's walk-off grand slam. Kept Amherst, got them to, I think it was 19-0 at that point. They're now 27-0. Knocking off teams like Columbus Catholic, Mosinee. That one will miss outside. Pacelli twice. Conference foes, Wittenberg twice, Shiocton 3 times. Isla Scandinavia was in a sectional final, took them down twice. That's going to be rolled foul. They got through Oconto beginning of the year and Barron. Whitewater twice. Blaskowski set the 2-2 to Krieger. Got him swinging, down and away. 2 outs. Strikeout number 4. So here comes Riley Anderson. He's the only runner to reach base in this game. He reached on an error and was caught stealing. Roller toward third. That's fair. That's a base hit down the left field line. Anderson turns first. He's going to hold there with a 2-out single. So there goes the no-hitter. Blaskowski also close again. Went through 6 1/3 perfect in WIAA earlier this year. Threw a 1-hitter there. Here comes Connor Christensen, who hit a ground ball to Lee back in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. So Anderson's been aboard twice now. He holds, and a strike is in there with a fastball. Big cut and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Fastball up and in. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to bring it back, a little bit of 2-seam run on that. I haven't seen too much of the changeup yet from Blaskowski today. Been primarily fastball, curveball. There's a curveball, chopped, foul ball. Lee tried to bring it back fair. Tried to frame it like a catcher. Remains 1-2. The 1-2. Got him swinging, inning over. Strikeout number 5 for Wyatt Blaskowski. We have played 4 complete, no runs on a hit, and a runner left. It is 10-0 Falcons. We go to the 5th in this sectional final. here on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's two-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Top half of inning number 5 is Dion Danucci. Now going over the airways, thinking the runaround Sioux. Another thing to give all the credit Crickets for their playlists. Always good stuff. As Krieger back out to work another inning, Jerry Lucht will come in and pinch hit. He'll hit for Soulsby. We'll see who all comes in after him. It'll be the top of the order due up. Jerry on the year hitting 167. He's 2 for 12, 5 RBIs. A couple of sacrifice flies this season for the big lefty. Falcons trying to add some insurance, make it a little easier to end this one early. Oconto trying to put up his one more 0 and get a run in the bottom half, keep this one going, keep their season going. Lucht reports to hit for Soulsby.
Leading up for Amherst in the top of the 5th, number 34, Jared Lucht.
Man, the first one is a strike. That's high and away. So 1-1 now to Lucht. Hoffman is on deck, so he's going to stay in there for himself. They're going to keep keep all the seniors in there. Big cut and a miss, almost took the helmet off. Ball and 2 strikes now to Jerry. Strike 3 called right at the knees. Krieger now with 3 strikeouts. So here comes Hoffman. Jake has found a myriad of ways to hit base today. A double, he walked, and he was hit by pitches last time. He has scored 3 runs. Takes one high and tight. Strike 1 called to Jake. 1-1 the count. 1 out here in the 5th. Falcons down 1 in the first, 6 in the second, 3 in the third. Popped him up. Just behind third base. A call on the catch by Bostwick for out number 2. So here comes Sam Wonglin in to hit. He'll pinch hit for Blaskowski. Sam hitting 300. Hitting 300. He's 3 for 10. Four runs driven in. Another one of the colorful characters in the peanut gallery of a baseball dugout. Few things like it. Every team's got their guys, and that almost got him. He looks back with a smile on his face, basically saying, I just got up here, and you're going to hit me on the first one? So he'll hop back in there. 2 outs here in the 5th. Krieger gets a big swing and a miss late on that one. Krieger with a lively fastball today. When he rears back, he's got a little extra on it. That one's at eye level, and it's 2-1. Big cut and a miss. He was behind that one. It's 2-2. That's down in the dirt. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Falcons go down in order. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Oconto needs a run, or their season comes to an end. They need 1. As you're watching sectional final baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Top half of inning number 5. Oconto needs a run to keep their season going. As I'm going to head closer to the field. I'm calling this one live, folks, from near the benches. Wyatt Blaskowski back off another inning.
In about the 5th, the short shot, number 17, Jeff Boswick.
It'll be Boswick to lead things off. Ball miss. High ball 1. Ground ball to second. Soulsby steps. 1 out. So here comes Bowman. Big swing and a miss. Nothing in 2.
Put him down, back. Put him down. Way up, way up.
And that hit him. So Bowman aboard.
Come on, focus.
So here comes Fuller. Falcons trying to turn 2, end this one, punch their ticket for the first time in 30 years.
Now that is the third baseman, number 14, Alex Fuller.
Fuller caught looking.
Hey, twist it up, infield. Think ahead, work ahead.
Popped it up, foul and out of play.
Get ahead, wide, got a bit. Make sure the first one here.
Big swing and a miss, had him off that front foot. 0-2 to Fuller. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Gladowski, who is just getting more and more comfortable every time we see him behind the plate with a nice block. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out.
You're in the glove. Come on, let's go. Balance the throw, shoot me. Nothing.
Fly ball foul. Late on that one, off the right field fence, right here. Here, Brian from just by the first base dugout. Katie Lecton's back up in the press box, turning the camera, running the board for us. Stay tuned. Following the game, we'll have your Nason-Missouri post-game show, the plaque ceremony. Another chopper foul.
Finish it up. You know what? Hit a spot. Get it out here, get it out.
Laskowski, just 3 base runners in this game so far, through 4 1/3. 6, Mo, 3. Can't quite dig it out. So close, the dugout was starting to empty. They were that close. So here comes Woosterbarth. To try and end this one.
Your way. Hey, Souls, we have 2 for the easy one.
Strike 1 called. Tries to spin a curveball up there, just missing. 1-1, just 1 out away.
Go, kid, let's go, kid. Come on, put him on. Come right at him, babe.
Strike 2 called. Dugout is standing. Got him swinging, and for the first time in 30 years, the Amherst Falcons are punching their ticket to Appleton. They are state-bound for the first time since 1992. They have won the section in 5 innings. Your score, 10-0. Again, stay tuned. Nason-Missouri postgame show is coming up next. We're going to keep it here for the plaque ceremony. And the celebration will continue. We're going to keep it here until the plaque is given out. Then you'll hear from our friends at Nasonville. They'll shake hands. The Falcons are on their way. Get your tickets to Appleton, folks. Amherst is one of the final 4. But they're going to recognize both teams here, get the plaque. We'll have your Nacerville Dairy post-game show.
This year's WIAA Division III Sectional Baseball Tournament.
I'm good to go tomorrow, boys. Let's go.
At this time, we would like to recognize the sectional runner-up for 2022 in Division III, the Oconto.
As Oconto runners-up,
As your name is called, please.
they'll get their medals and get the mission in. And there goes the Gatorade. There goes the water Coach held. On a day where it wasn't that warm, he's going to be a lot colder on a long bus ride home.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Honor the other team.
And as you hear the sportsmanship orders from the team as they recognize the Blue Devils of Oconto. 15-8 year and a great run. And knocking off tough opponent after tough opponent. Crivets, Coleman, Stratford all fell to this Blue Devil team. They just ran into, in my opinion, the best team in Division III. 28-0. The Falcons will take that 0 to Appleton.
Kevin Milk. Kaden LaFortune. Kyle Bowman. Riley Souza.
After the plaque, we get you in the 3 senior captains. Yeah, easy.
Jacob Scott.
Of course, bring the plaque with you. Of course, bring the plaque with you.
Ian Owen. Garrett Jett. And Nichols. And Connor Christensen. Congratulations to Coach Tom Armstrong Jr., his coaching staff, and the Oconto Blue Devils on a terrific 2022 season.
Oconto. Yeah, a tough year comes to an end. A magical run. The team has been a lot of fun to watch today. Played hard, played well.
They played well.
Now we'll turn it over for the Amherst Falcons getting their medals and then the plaque.
And now,
As sectional champs
for the sectional
in Division III.
champion, Amherst Falcons.
Been given by AD Groshek.
As your name
We'll hand
is
them out.
called, please proceed to home plate to receive your medal from Athletic Director and the President-elect of the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association, Sean Groshek.
Congratulations to Coach Groshek, the President-elect of the Athletic Directors Association. Get some more games next year, Coach.
Jake Hoffman. Landon Moe. Tyler Solby. Jack Spradoni. Ben Lee.
You guys can put all the young guys on the
Ethan
roster right there.
No, I think one of them can't be on the roster. I think AJ
Aiden
O'Brien isn't on the
Jastrowski.
roster. But we'll give him a medal.
Marcus Kennedy. Sam Wogland. Luke Hoffman. Wyatt Laskowski. Noah Spolstra. Aiden Tech. AJ O'Brien. Elijah Bone. Garrett Luck. And TJ Brandel. And John Carlson. And with head coach Bill Held, please proceed to home plate to retrieve your sectional championship plaque from Curtis High School Principal Jeff Bauman.
And there it is, the plaque. The Amherst Falcons. State bound in 2022. Okay, now stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy postgame show is up in just a couple of minutes. We'll talk to Coach Held. We will talk to the three senior captains when we return on Zaleski Sports. The Falcons are going to Appleton.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. Originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here from Crivets with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. But we're here with the victorious Amherst Falcons and Coach Held. It has been 30 years. 1992 since you guys have been to states. A tough game one. Game two, you came out and you made it look as easy as you have most games this year.
It really felt a lot like our season's been. Just good ball players playing good ball. Offensively, we won the day. Pitching, Ben and Wyatt were both lights out, and that makes us a real contender no matter who we face. And we ran the bases well here. We just played the way we're supposed to play. Things work out right if you have good kids, good athletes that execute.
And you talk about the execution, catching the fly balls, getting to the right base, taking the extra base. Those type of things are what has defined you all year, and you guys really showed that today.
Yeah, the little things in baseball will make the difference, and we've been sending that home all year. Jake Hoffman leads off both games, getting on base, getting in scoring position, and getting around to score. You start a game with runs, puts the opponent on their heels before they even start. It was kind of nice actually being the visiting team both games, just so we could get that established. And then, like I said, you put the ball in a pitcher's hands, and we're pretty blessed to have the pitchers that we do on this team. And then the defense behind them was flawless. Landon Moe, another great game at shortstop. It just feels good when the ball gets hit. We feel comfortable. The play's gonna be made. AJ making a diver in left. Everyone contributing. It was just a great game.
And talk about these three guys. Been with the program 4 years now. They've put in the work. You guys were just short 1 year ago, and that's got to feel extra sweet to know that they're going to be wearing that uniform just a couple more times, but they're going to take a plaque with them at least.
Yeah, for me, at least personally, they all know how I feel about it. I've already kind of made my feelings to them pretty clear, but they are fourth year with the program, my fourth year with the program. So these are the guys that when I came in and kind of learned the ropes, they were right there with me. And really, really blessed to have young kids like this. They already know it, but I'll do anything for them, and just feels really honored to have these kinds of people around me.
Absolutely, Coach. So now we're going to turn it over to our captains. Jake, Coach, leading off both games, getting on, getting around, and getting in. What was going through your head as this game was starting to wind down that you realized that you're finally punching your ticket to state?
Well, as soon as everybody was on board, hitting the ball, we were all pumped up. So I don't know. Everybody was excited. Everybody had the energy that we asked for coming into it. And as soon as we felt like, yeah, we're all on board here, then I don't know, felt confident.
And then I guess what was your view from center field when you saw that final strike go across from Wyatt? And I guess what was your feeling when you saw that empty air come through?
Dude, it was awesome. I saw that come through. Center field, you can see the best out there, right? And so I saw that come down. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. All right, 2 more, on to the next. So.
And then Ben, for you, Coach was relying you can't win 2 without winning the first one. Mm-hmm. You had Landon in relief, but you go all 7, keep it relatively calm. I guess, how does it feel for you that they trust you with the biggest game against a very, very tough team, and you can go all 7?
I mean, it feels great. It really helps me put closure on last year after I had a not-so-great game, and it feels good that I was able to go all 7.
And I can see you grasping that plaque for dear life. What does it mean to you knowing in your final year here, you're already graduated, you still got a couple more to go?
It means a lot. I'm happy that we got there, but I think we still have some work to do.
And then on the other side, we got our shortstop. You haven't thrown much this year, but they've needed you out there with your glove. I guess with those big plays, I know you're trying to turn 2 of that very last one in the 5th here, but what are you seeing out there to help yourself and help your teammates out?
Yeah, it's just nice to know that both the pitchers, I trust them both, and I just know they're going to get ground balls for me and just like throwing strikes. Today was a big day that we needed to throw strikes, and they both did it, and it's just nice to know that I got both of them on the mound and everyone around me to help me out.
And the 3 of you guys, captains for a reason. What does it mean to you, again, that you're on your way? You got 2 more games up, but you're playing in a minor league stadium next week.
It's just crazy, especially watching the teams there last year. It's like, wow, we're actually going to play there now, and it's...
All I got to say is the fences are just a little further. So
a little further away.
Sounds
still going over. It's just crazy you're going to be able to play there now.
Sounds great. So we're going to do one last thing you guys know. You guys done this before, but you're getting all 3 of you in there and the plaque. So I'm going to give...
Out of the way. Are you going to hold?
If someone can hold the mic.
I'll hold it for him.
Count yourselves in. And you guys are in the house.
What are we saying?
We're Amherst Baseball. We are Amherst Baseball, and we're in the house.
All right, sure.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
We're Amherst Baseball, and we're in the house.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Coach. Drive safe. Get back, and we'll see you next week. The Amherst Falcons state-bound here in 2022. They take this one in 5 innings, 10-0, win the Division III sectional, and they have punched their ticket to Appleton. So with that being said, we're going to wrap things up here from Crivets. For Katie Lecton, this is Mike Wellen saying so long, and this has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield, go to Curtis, go to NasonvilleDairy.com. From all of us here at Teleski Sports, thanks for bearing with us all day today between the 3 games here from Crivets. And congratulations go out to the Oconto Blue Devils on a spectacular season and the Amherst Falcons as they are on their way to state. From all of us here at Teleski Sports, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and good night.